Hello, this is Oatman, and welcome back to another episode of Oatman Solo Survival. In today's episode, we're going to build a little low-income shopping. Other words, we're going to build a gas station, because that's where poor people shop, right? Totally. Totally. So, I'm going to show you my low-income house first, the first low-income house that I built. I'm going to build more of these in a different style and some other stuff. Further down the road, but for right now, this is the one we have right now, kind of to base the rest of them off of, and then we'll get some other styles. We'll get RVs and maybe some tree houses and just some small like little dirt houses and stuff like that look pretty good. But I spruced this one up quite a lot by putting a bunch of leaves on it, and I think it looks really good. It makes it kind of have that old school like deep South Louisiana, I don't know, kind of feel to it. I don't know. I've never been to Louisiana. I don't know. Can't really judge whether if it has a Louisiana feel to it or not. Those are leaves decaying from a tree I just chopped down. But I feel like it looks like swampy. It just looks really poor. I don't know. It looks awesome and like overgrown and awesome. But I decorated this up. It's not terrible inside. It's certainly livable. So this is the kitchen area. You have a little couch here as well. There's not much entertainment as you're poor, but you got a nice view in the kitchen. You got a little heater, not really heater, but like a wood stove, some cabinets, the master bedroom in here, if you will. It's pretty nice. Got a high ceiling, got a dresser sort of thing here. I'm pretty proud of this interior decoration I did here. Got a little bunk bed over here for like the kids, and then you got like a little bathroom in here. See? Yeah, see, I mean, it's not much. It's certainly poor income, low income. Oh, yeah, in the low income place, we're also going to have some apartments. We're going to have an apartment building as well. But anyways, yeah, that's pretty, I think I really like that. It's really nice. It's kind of cozy. It's got a nice feel to it. And I think we're going to stick with it. And we're going to get a couple more of these around this area, and then we'll move into like we'll have a little trailer park in the low income district and an apartment building, and it'll be awesome. But anyways, let's get to the building of the gas station, and I kind of want it to have like a lodgy feel. I don't know if you guys, I'm kind of basing this a little bit off of a little gas station I've seen out in like poor country in I used to live out in poor country. I mean, I wasn't in like a poor house, but I was in a poor neighborhood, if you will. I'm kind of in a poor neighborhood now, but in real life. But whoops, meant to play scrap table. But I have a really nice house and all that stuff in real life, but that's beside the point. But anyways, long story short, where I used to live, there was like a little gas station that all the poor people would shop at and work at and all that stuff, and then that's where they would get all their food, and they would like never leave the poor person district, if you will. So let me count this real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I lag out. Always when I count. 1, 2, 3. You know what? Let's just tear it down and count it again while we're placing, because this is screwy. But yeah, where I used to live, I used to have there was like a little gas station there that everybody used to shop at, and it was like a little lodgy feel. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I feel like that's good. But yeah, and it had like a lodgy feel to it. It was like a little log building, and it was just poor. There was like a little bench out front and everything, and it was just wasn't a nice place. I don't know how else to explain it other than it was just kind of like scummy. There was like a lot of nasty people there, and yeah, like sitting down in the store and all that stuff. But everybody just referred to it as the store. Oh, phone go off. Ring brong. Everybody referred to it like as the store because it's like the only store there in like 20 miles or something crazy like that. Because that's how Alaska works. But whoa. But yeah, it was pretty cool, I guess. I mean, I used to shop there and get like milk and whatnot on my bicycle because it was like 6 miles away. Actually, let me think. No, it was only 4 miles. But either way. It was a pretty shifty place. There was like four-wheeler, like hillbilly kids like riding their four-wheelers like in the like behind the store, and like there was like, and now if you go down there, back where I used to live, it's like 30 or 40 miles away from where I live now, but actually it's about 30 miles, but give or take. Well, maybe it's like 10 miles. I don't know. I don't know, but it was very I don't know how to explain it. It was very hillbilly, I guess. Like, and there was like it was a nasty neighborhood around this store and everything, and it was just not a very nice place. It was, but now, I was going to continue my thought about what's there now in that area. Basically, what's in there now is there's like a graveyard behind this store, and like there's like a little community center that nobody uses, but like all the scumbag kids go there and like smoke their dope and who knows what else. Like it's not good. But there's like a shifty basketball court that's like been spray painted to death there, and yeah. Now you know where I grew up. No, I didn't really grow up there per se. Well, I kind of did, actually. Now that I think of it, but it was not necessarily a place that was entirely good, I guess. It was called Two Rivers, and the reason why is because there's two rivers that ran through it, and that was kind of a hillbilly sort of place. Now I kind of live in a little more upscale of a lifestyle, I guess. Not really per se, but it's not. I wouldn't say upscale, but it's upper middle class, I guess. Or not really not even upper middle class. It's like lower middle class to mid middle class. But I guess it's an improvement from where I used to live. I mean, my old place, it was pretty nice, but I guess I still live with my parents. I should emphasize this. It was pretty nice, but it was like it had a lot of work that needed done to it and all that stuff. But it served the purpose for what we needed it, and it was nice. It was very, very big. It was huge. It was freaking massive. And like I lived in the basement. Now I live in upstairs and an upstairs situation. But yeah, it was not a very nice place. So okay, this I'm gonna move back because I think it needs to be moved back. But yeah, I think I don't even know what I'm gonna call this. I could just call it like what it's called in real life, the place I'm basing it off of, and that's Pleasant Valley Store. Even though it's not really a pleasant place, it's called Pleasant Valley, but it's not actually pleasant. I know how contradictory that is, but nah, I don't think I will. I'll think of a name, and if you guys want to come up with a name, I'll probably, for this little gas station in here, it's like a trading post, like post office, like lodgy, I don't know, gas station. I guess that's the best way I can really explain it. Let's put the door right there. Should we put the door right there? Or should we move it over one block? I feel like we should move it over one block. It needs to be a double door. So, but yeah, so that was kind of how like most of the people in that area got their groceries and all that stuff, and they lived in that area, and it was just not a nice place. That's not a bad area for their door. Now I kind of want to use the dark oak for the like planky situations around here. And I don't have any glass, and that's something I probably should have thought about before getting into this project. But we'll figure it out. So we're gonna put a window here. These are gonna go up higher. But yeah, it was not a nice place. It was a bad neighborhood. I'll say that. But there was a lot of really good memories there. I mean, as a child, I had a lot of fun there, and there was a lot of cool stuff that I did with my friends in that area, and a lot of memories. Like my brother, we would like play in the woods around my house, and there was an area where there was like a bunch of like old like beehives under the ground, and my brother and my friend Antonio and I were exploring the woods, just playing, doing what boys do. And I don't know how old I was. I was like 7, 8 maybe, and maybe, yeah, probably around that age. And that's pretty cool. And yeah, we were running through the woods, and there was like this place where there was a bunch of old abandoned beehives and all that stuff underground. Oh, somebody's coming up. I better pause it. Be right back. And we're back, hopefully. Let me check. Yes, we are back. Confirmed. Okay, so what story was I talking about? Beehive story, I think. Yes. So me and my brother, my friend Antonio, I guess it feels weird because I've been gone a long time, but like I've been gone like an hour, and it feels weird just coming back. But anyways, I'll get back to the story. Oh look, I have sand, beautiful, or glass. Look at that, even better yet. So anyways, me, my brother, my friend, my friend Antonio, all were out in the woods playing who knows what. We were just playing, and like I said, I was 7 or 8, and under the ground there was like these underground beehives. So naturally, being the boys, oh gosh, my dog is sneezing. Being the boys that we were, we stomped on all the beehives. And since my brother was the one who was the slowest out of the 3 of us who was in the woods, he also happened to be allergic to bees. So he ran deep into the woods, and in this area, 2 Rivers, which is where I lived previously, the current place I live in now, in the giant house. So anyways, we were in the woods, and we stomped on all the beehives to get into the woods, and then to get out of the woods, I got the hiccups because I just ate dinner, hot dogs. But anyways, to get out of the woods, we had to stomp on them again, and we found all the bees chasing us, or started coming towards us when we, I don't know. I've got to concentrate on making glass a second here. All the bees were coming towards us, and then we decided to run out, so we were running away from the bees. So my brother, being allergic to bees, and the slowest out of the 3 of us, had fallen way behind the rest of the group. So he was stuck in the woods. Me and Antonio got out, and that's pretty cool. Me and Antonio got out and somehow managed to be okay and get out without being ever stung. My brother, on the other hand, is a different story, because he did end up getting stung, and he's allergic to bees. So that should tell you something that happened, I guess. And so yeah, he was allergic to bees. He got stung like a bunch of times, like a whole mess of times, and yeah. So anyways, yeah, he had to like take a bunch of aspirin and. Was it aspirin? No, aspirin is for heart disease, I believe. I forget. Benadryl. That's the one. He had to take a whole bunch of Benadryl. Ouch! And because he's allergic to bees, and that was pretty. That was a pretty fun time. But anyways, it was a memory that I'll always remember, because me and Antonio left my brother in the woods, and he got stung by a bunch of bees because he was slow, and I think he tripped. I don't know his side of the story on that, but I think he tripped, but I'm not entirely sure, so don't quote me on that. That's a nice looking little gas station. But yeah, so that's kind of what happened there, and that was one of my better memories of living in that house in 2 Rivers. Also, let me think of another story. I don't know, I just used to like always do like really awesome stuff like there. We had like a little playhouse that had like carpet and like insulation, and like it was like a really nice little playhouse, and we would always do stuff in there that was like not like stuff, but like we would just like play in there. Like we had like boxing tournaments and stuff. I remember we used to have like Spider-Man boxing gloves, and we had boxing tournaments, and they're not the Spider-Man boxing gloves, the same kind of Spider-Man boxing gloves I got for Christmas. Those were a different kind. Like these were like legit boxing gloves. And yeah, we had boxing tournaments in there. That was pretty awesome. What else did we do? We had like the Fantastic Four like junior meetups. Is what we did in our playhouse as well. And we had like it was really pro, totally pro. Confirmed. But yeah, it was fun times for sure. Let's put this here. But yeah, nowadays I haven't talked to Antonio in years, probably since then actually. Now that I think of it, but Antonio has kind of fallen off the deep end and like started like being kind of a punk kid. Shows you kind of about what kind of people were in 2 Rivers. But Antonio was a cool guy way back in the day. He was like a really sensitive little fat kid, and but he was a really I don't, he was a really cool guy, I guess, and he was like soft and squishy guy, and but like his parents got divorced, and then like it was all downhill from there basically. Somebody's coming back up. I gotta be right back again. And we're back. I just heard a loud thump. I figured somebody was coming to my room, but I guess not. Hopefully they still won't. My mom is like putting clothes away. My mom probably will come in and put clothes away now too, in my bedroom. But we have a little bit of time, I guess, before she comes in here, so let's use it wisely, I guess. So yeah, it was good times. It was good times in Two Rivers, I guess. But at the same time, it was all my friends pretty much ended up going to jail from my school and all that stuff. That yeah. What if we did? Yeah. So yeah, all my friends pretty much ended up going to, like I said, they ended up going to jail, and then like for stealing stuff and hurting people and all kinds of crap. So I mean, it was bad. Anyways, I got out of there just in the nick of time because the influence was real, as the parents say. No, parents don't even say that, but yeah, they were a bad influence in general. But and I guess you guys might tend to agree that they were as well. But let's do this. Yeah. But yeah, they were not the kind of friends that we needed to have. Like, I did have these friends also from Two Rivers that came to my house for a sleepover and all that stuff, as friends do, as per the usual. And that's pretty cool. I like how this looks. And they ended up they came away from our house like stealing a bunch of like my taekwondo trophies and like all that stuff, because I used to take taekwondo way back in the day when I was like 5 or 6. But yeah, digging deep for these stories. I don't even hardly remember. This right here is Jimothy. He's my pet chicken. He's my house chicken. Threw an egg in here, and he was the result. So we're keeping him. He is Jimothy, confirmed. Let me see. What am I looking for? I need more dark oak wood. Maybe I might need to go to the dark oak forest. Hopefully not. I don't want to go to the dark oak forest because it's dark and oaky. I don't see any dark oak wood, unfortuitously. I do see some of these doors, which I'm gonna need though. Okay, let's go to the dark oak forest. Let's do it. Confirmed. Unless I have some dark oak wood. Oh, look, it's becoming morning anyway. But yeah, I also got an Optifine installed. As you can see, my little cape in the background. Let's see my cape. I got Optifine installed just because. Why not? Like the reason I installed Optifine was because so that people could, or not, so I could just have a little more of a smoother thing, you know. I mean, it wasn't like unsmooth or anything. It would have just been. I guess it's just smoother, and I like playing with a really high FPS. Ooh, stomp, stomp, stomp. I'm so scared. I like playing with really high FPS, and I think you guys like. I guess you guys aren't even viewing the 60 FPS because for some reason it's not working on this software. I'm not entirely sure why, but we'll figure it out, I guess, in the future. But 60 FPS is kind of overrated anyway. I should just render these in 30 FPS because their rendering is taking forever. Because I try to get it in 60 FPS, and then it's like not even registering in 60 FPS, so I probably shouldn't even try anymore. But yeah, so let's chop down the shit. How long have I been going? 18 minutes. Okay, so we got a little while to go before we have to end it. But yeah, so things were pretty fun back in the day in Two Rivers. Like a lot of really old memories there that I don't even really remember that much of. But since I was born in the summertime in June 26th, which also happens to be my channel anniversary as well. So remember that. It's also my birthday. I turn 18 when my channel turns 2 years old. Fun fact. But also another thing is you don't have to do anything, I guess, but it's pretty awesome though. I mean, like since my birthday was in the summer, get back on track here. We had like super huge parties at this huge house as well, and it always resulted in like some really awesome times as well. Like we had like huge squirt gun fights and everything, and like it was just I don't know, there was awesome times, man. Like just being a boy, just growing up in like the dirt and the mud and all that stuff and the cow manure. It was good times. I remember actually my grandpa was a great babysitter. Was a great babysitter, but not because he actually babysat us. He was a great babysitter because he let us do whatever we wanted. Which I guess doesn't really. Oh, that was like a sick building. I like how that turned out. Oh, my wrist is cramping up. Okay. But yeah, my grandfather was not. He was a good babysitter, but not a great babysitter. Basically, he was like, just do whatever you want, and I'll just take a nap here. And we're like, cool, we'll do that. So we did that, and me and my brother used to have like cow manure fights, throw cow manure balls at each other. You've never lived until you've had a cow manure fight. I'll tell you what. But yeah, it was good times back in the day. But these memories can never be relived, unfortunately. But needless to say, what happened in that house was my grandfather, not the grandfather that would babysit us and let us throw cow poo at each other, but the grandfather on my dad's side, not the one on my mom's side. The one on my mom's side let us throw cow poop at each other. But the grandpa on my dad's side stole that house in Two Rivers, and yep, that's it. He stole it. It's kind of hard to steal a house, but he somehow managed to do it with his crazy evil stepwife, or not stepwife. My dad's stepmom. Yeah, stepwife. That makes no sense. His evil wife, who's not my grandmother. She's my step grandmother, but she stole our house. And so did my grandpa Chuck. Stole our house, which is why I live where I do now, with the place with the pond and the budget barn farm and all that stuff that you've already seen. You've seen my room and everything. You've seen, what else have you seen? Yeah, you kind of know where I live and what my house looks like. You've seen my ice bucket challenge and everything. Way back, not really way back in the day. Ice bucket challenge wasn't that long ago. But yeah, you kind of have an idea. But needless to say, my original house, that wasn't even my original house either. My original house was in, where was it? Pierpont, Ohio. But yeah, my house now is in Alaska. I will not tell you specifically where in Alaska, because it's kind of a smallish town, and it's pretty easy to find. So yeah, but anyways, needless to say, this is looking cool, I think. Needless to say, I live in a different place now, and it's nice. I like it. I like our place now, or my place. It's not really my place. It's my parents' place, but I will probably live in the same area. Not really, actually. I'm not even really gonna live in the same area. I'm gonna live in like a little cabin for a little while, like in a few years, a couple years probably. I'm gonna move out and I'm gonna live in a little cabin on 5 or 6 acres. So that'll be fun, I think. And I'll be able to have like solitude and people not barging into my bedroom all the time. And then you guys will be able to get more content. So anyways, like I said, I'm gonna turn 18 in June. I gotta start thinking of the things like that. But anyways, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. So now we gotta build little gas pumps. Like, that's not a bad place at all. It's actually kind of a nice place. Little lodgy trading post. If you guys want to name it, I'll let you guys name it. I want to do streams on here, and then like whoever like donates, I want to name a building after. I want to do that sort of thing. That looks pretty nice. I like that. I like how this looks. But it's not really a store yet, so I probably will interiorly decorate it on camera, or off camera rather, because you guys know how I am with interiors. I just don't like it. It is not my forte. So we do need gas pumps though. So let me figure out how to do that. I need to get some cobble. I think I got some in this little low-income house over here. Dude, like seriously though, like old school Minecraft, man. Like I have been missing it. Well, I guess I don't know. Just my single player always brings me back to like the original feels of Minecraft, because like I don't know, it's just like I used to play like so much single player because that's what I always used to play. Oh, people yelling. And because I didn't have the ability to play anything else really. And we'll try some of this too. I didn't have the ability to play anything else, so I mean it was I didn't I had to play single player, and I don't know, it just brings back a lot of memories to be able to play good old single player Minecraft these days. But yeah, I like it a lot. Let's see, let's put some gas pumps. Let's put a gas pump over here as well. Like, I think the actual place that I based this off of actually only had 2 gas pumps, so maybe that works. Maybe. Let's put like little slabs on top. Maybe that'll make it look like a gas pump. And then I'll put like levers on it for like a little. Yeah, that looks like a little gas pump, I think. We'll know it's a gas station. I don't have to. I guess I don't really have to put anything out that displays the fact that it's a gas station. I guess we'll put some levers on there. And is that enough levers? Yeah, that's plenty of levers, I think. I think it kind of self-portrays the whole. Ooh, people barking. Is there somebody at our house? I don't know. I hope not. Maybe it's the mailman. I bet it's the mailman. As a matter of fact, it's probably the mailman. Oh gosh. Wait, what's here? Oh, people are screaming. Sorry. But yeah, I'll be right back. Hold on. And we're back. My dad's like helping my sister get dressed because she's 4. I don't know. She has problems with that. So if you hear giggling and yelling, that's it. But the video's almost over, so don't worry all too much about it. I'm gonna build a little sign here, and then we'll finish off the episode. Where is my crafting bench? There it is. Let's put it back here. Oh gosh, they're yelling. I think the mailman just came as well. So yeah. Oh my gosh. Ah! Phone goes off. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. This is all going downhill. Okay. Let's get some of these fences. Oh, this is how you make fences these days. Old school. And then we need like a sign that says like something. I don't know. We gotta figure out what we want this sign to say, because we don't really have a name for our gas station. But you guys should put in the comments what you think I should name it, because that would be awesome. Let's put a little sign here and make it look a little more gas station-y. That's probably high enough, I would think. And let's put like one of those. And then, well, maybe I don't even want. I want it to be wide, I guess. It's gotta be wide. Gotta be a wide sign. Yeah. How wide is this? Where's the center? There's the center, and then it goes 3 out. So 2, 2, 1, 2. People are yelling. Oh my gosh. This is not the time to record, by the way, in case you guys haven't noticed. Yeah, let's just fill this out here. Ah, feather falling. Ah, phone goes off. So that's a sign. I don't know what I'm gonna make it say yet, but it looks like a gas station. So I think we're gonna live with it. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me check how long we've been going. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, please leave a like. If you didn't, don't leave a dislike, 'cause me. And I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye bye.